All right, so we're looking at triangles and quadrilaterals, specifically for Emmy. Righto, let's have a look at it. So, triangles, quadrilaterals, and what is the story with that? All right, so here I have a triangle. Okay, now, just made out of cardboard, nothing special, but I've marked each corner. All right, so you've got to know about the angles, the inside angles of a triangle, and what they add up to. Okay, so what if I tear this up? Okay, so there's three angles because it's a triangle. Tri means three. All right, there's my three angles. Now, I've got a straight line here. Straight lines are 180 degrees, okay? If you face in that way and you turn around to that way, you've gone through 180 degrees. Well, let's just do a little bit of jigsaw puzzling here, if I can pick this up. Catching a bit on the paper. Have a look at that. If I put those three angles together that were part of the triangle, they make a straight line. Which means these three angles add up to 180. Okay, so the total of all three angles equals 180. Okay, now you need to know that for your test. That's just got to be between your ears. If you're having troubles remembering that, well, hopefully this little picture here will help. But here's what I suggest you do. Get a bit of paper and do this 20 times. Just draw a quick little triangle and write 180 in the middle. And draw another one. And just keep on doing that. Do it 20 times. Okay. It's called learning something parrot fashion. Okay, you've got to just know that there's 180 degrees in a triangle. Okay, so let's just establish that as a fact. So we got that. We know that you put the three angles together, they make up 180 degrees. Okay, so here's three different triangles, and they look very different. Okay, this one's actually called a reflex triangle because it's got an angle in there more than 90. Okay, but regardless of what they look like, if they are a triangle, then if I add up all the angles, all three angles, it'll add up to 180 degrees. Doesn't matter how weird the triangle looks. Doesn't matter how big the triangle is or how small the triangle is. If it's a triangle, so it's got three sides, then the angles will add up to 180, regardless. Okay, so that's all well and good. So if I've got a triangle like this, okay, I've got angle A, angle B, angle C. A plus B plus C is 180. Awesome. All right. But what about quadrilaterals? Quadrilaterals have four sides, hence quad. Quad means four. Okay, just like tri means three. Well, I don't know whether you've thought about this. Before we actually start, getting into all the angles, you know what? I can get every type of four-sided figure, and I've just drawn these random four-sided figures. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. Just checking that one was actually four-sided. We've got all these four-sided figures, and just by joining two corners, I can split them each up into two triangles. Have a look at this. Bang, two triangles. Two triangles. And two triangles. All right, so that's interesting. Every quadrilateral, I don't care what it is, if it's quadrilateral, every quadrilateral is made up of two triangles glued together. Glue them together and you get a quadrilateral. Okay, cool. Now hang on a second. Back here we said that every triangle has an internal angle. All the angles inside, that one plus that one plus that one, add up to 180. Well, that means that one, and that one add up to 180. And let me just change colours here. That one, and that one add up to 180. So I've got 180 there and 180 there. 180 there and 180 there. 180 there and 180 there. Alright, so if I go and add that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one, what do I get? I get 360 degrees, because 180 plus 180 is 360. Okay, so 2 times 180 equals 360. Boom. So what's that mean? It means total of angles equals 360 for a quadrilateral. I'm just sick of writing quadrilateral, so I'll just write quad. Okay, so if you start knowing that 180 is in a triangle, and a quadrilateral is just two triangles glued together, okay, that means 180 times 2 is 360. All quadrilaterals add up to 360. But again, if you're having trouble remembering that, then you need to do what you've done for the triangle and just go, all right, there's a quadrilateral, right, 360. There's another quadrilateral, 360. Do that 20 times, okay? Get it into your head. All right, so that's all well and good. That's why the angles add up the way they do. Let's use it. Let's find the missing angle, okay? Maths is supposed to be used to do things, so let's do something with it. We need to find what this unknown angle here is, x. All right, so what do we know? We know that all three add up to equal 180. This one's 181. All right, so let's go. Is that focusing there? Focus a little bit. There we go. So what do we got? I've got 43 plus 92 plus whatever it is, x, don't know yet, equals 180. Okay. Well, what's 43 plus 92? Well, you can get your magic buttons. Don't have to do that in your head. 43 plus 92, that's 135. And that adds up to 180. Okay. So here's the question. What do I add to 135 to get up to 180? Well, 180 subtract 135 is 45. So that means that x equals 45 degrees. So this one here is actually 45. Okay? So this is using the fact that they all add up to be 180. Let's look at a quadrilateral. This one, oh, I'm going to change colour. Keep it interesting. Okay? This one adds up to 360 because it's got four sides. Sweet. Okay, so that one plus that one plus that one plus that one add up to 360. All right, well, let's write that out. 90 plus 93 plus 32 plus y, whatever y is, equals 360. Okay, let's add all that up. 90 plus 93 plus 32, that's 215. Okay, so now the question is, what do I add on to 215 to reach 360? 360, subtract 215, 145. Okay, now, one last bit of word with this. See how I've done the setting out? Setting out is everything. If you reckon you can do this in your head, at least take 2 lines to do it, because that helps you to not make mistakes. See how I've got those all underneath each other. They're all underneath each other. They're all underneath each other. That really helps. And then these add up to give that. Similarly, I've got these underneath each other, these underneath each other, okay, and all of that adds up to get that. Okay, setting out, it's your friend. Okay, it's not supposed to be a hassle, it's supposed to be a friend. All right, hopefully that helps you with triangles and quadrilaterals, just understanding why they add up to 180, and then why they add up to 360, and then how you actually use that. Okay, cool. Have fun.